Welcome to the Out There channel, live stream 401. Hopefully it's all working.
Hiding, I'm searching, I'm loving, I'm finding love. I'm hiding, I'm searching, I'm loving, I'm finding love.
Dark side. Let the fate control your body. In the beginning, there was written.
Come follow me, yeah. It's love, hiding, I'm searching, I'm loving, I'm
Finding hate. Finding hate. Hello. Good to be back. Let's see if it play. It's lagging. Good to be back. Good to be back. How's the audio sounding? Hopefully it's all good. So yeah, back to the desktop. I think it's all working alright. I'll just do a quick check, probably get a feedback here, or echo. I think it's all working alright. I'll just do a quick check, probably get a feedback here. Sounds alright there. So welcome whoever's going to join us tonight. It is pretty early morning for USA, but you never know. Might be people that are doing shift work or are bored or something. I can't sleep. $401. Could that be a good number? You never know. So, I told you so. So I got a few I told you so's for all those that didn't want to listen. And let's make a list of the biggest frauds online in ufology. Needs to be done, I guess. Still people out there don't know who the frauds are. And because I out them doesn't mean that I'm jealous. That's always the thing they use against you. You're just jealous. No, I just feel sad. These guys are just so dopes. And I'm trying to save you some money as well. There are people like myself out there that would probably put a lot of money into the ufology field if I was a millionaire. And do some fun things with it that no one else is doing. But yeah, anyone can dream. I'd like to do like a TV show like UFO Hunters, but actually go around the hotspots, do it all year, or do special events, but like Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures. No one's doing it for UFOs. They do it for paranormal stuff, but not UFOs. So yeah, it'd be a real fun thing, I reckon. So the subs have been going up a bit slower going. BitChute's now up to 1323, as you can see. And Rubble's up to 227. That sort of goes up in dribs and drabs. And I looked at their live new live option, they want you a minimum of $100 a month to use live streaming on their platform. How ridiculous is that? How's that meant to be a replacement for YouTube? They're meant to be able to fund it through ads, right? Sure enough, if it was at $5 a month, then that would be okay. Probably get more money that way, wouldn't they? I'm not sure what all the storage space they offer with it is needed for. Why would you want to store stuff? Kind of crazy. Cloud service bundled in. But anyway, and YouTube is pretty much stuck. Something going on with YouTube. Who cares about YouTube though? Yeah, I suppose we better carry on. Let's see if we ever get any lag. I don't think we've got any lag. It looks pretty good here, but it was kind of strange. End of last stream, it was saying we're getting lag. It shouldn't happen. Not on my fiber connection. And all my tweaks. So yeah. So what do I tell you? So yeah, you might recall that Third Phase put up this video about a new leak, and presto, it's disappeared. And remember that one that had like a green screen, a bit like this one here, a green thumbnail, and it's not there now. You know why? That's because I was correct. Alright, and also GUFON did a thing about it too, and guess what? He's taken his one down too. He said he was going to edit it and bring it back, but I don't see it there. I don't think it was that one, was it? I think he's going to edit it out. Because it makes Third Phase look stupid. Right, goes against what he's been saying. Let me just have a look. I think that's not the one.
Take a look at this.
No, looks like it's stuck. Looks like he's taking it down still. But that's what I said to you. Now, mine's probably the only one that's still up. With evidence that they used it and what they said. Bringing you the breaking news, wasn't it? Let's have a look. So, on my 400th episode. Okay, that one looks... Okay, so why is that scaled up again? Okay, that's better. So we got chapters. I'm going to just put some chapters up here. Makes it easy to jump to the spots. New leak. Here we go. Just click on that. Looking at now. Oh, the military leaks. Okay, is it something new?
These videos don't appear to have any FAA lights like the Corbell video that represents an airplane, in my opinion. What we're looking at in this video has no FAA indicators whatsoever. These triangular craft are just hanging there, and at one point in the video you see the triangular shape take off.
It looks like something new that's just come out. Is it on Twitter? So I was talking about that video there. We tried to search for any other references to it at the time. But I said, let's wait for other people to come back on it, because it was just bang out it came out while I was live that night, so I hadn't had time to look into it. Where's the close-ups? So, how do we... Pseudo Cuting is back with a new video. Were added CGI. Problem, it's got a...
military personnel. We're trying to find out whether it was the Navy that captured this, but right now this is leaked video that you're going to be seeing on the world news, but you just saw it here first.
There you go. You just saw it here first. And now they're covering it up. Damage control, it's called. So yeah, GUFON put out a big statement for him. And it was just so terrible listening to it. But before we go there, I'll just play the bullshit he was going on about. Maybe I said it's 100% CGI, but we'll wait for other people to come out and see what they say. So here's your told you so. I didn't know of this video as it was before I started analysing UFOs in 2013. I came along in 2016. But I knew Scott would let us know because most CGI of the past is recycled and found out. So it was in the time frame of third phase of the moon to know. And turns out to be those German brothers, what they're called, Cascuba brothers. Here's why those guys are third phase of the moon are just two liars and hoax promoters. They claim they obtained via a FOIA. I'm not sure if they said it was a FOIA or they said they received it in their inbox from a military source, wasn't it? A new leaked military video of some triangle UFOs taken in night vision. It's an old fake made in 2013 by one of the channels run by CGI artists Cascuba Brothers. Now I did a search on Cascuba Brothers to find out more about them. And Plex has put a comment down here. Now, where are your non-faking brothers again caught in the act? And that's to GUFON Radio. Bingo, exactly, mate. So, where's the comment? So, I posted a comment saying, is that the German brothers? And I did a search anyway, and I found this information here. I'll just do an audio check just to make sure everything's hanging together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds alright. Any clicks? Not hearing anything. Okay, I assume it's working. Okay, so they have channels, so don't just have one channel. Got it. It's not a solar balloon, it's just CGI from 07 TV, so that's talking about another video. Channel produced by hoaxers Cascuba Brothers from Germany, AK XXX Donuts XXX, UFO Book, UFO Files TV, Crazy Breaking News, 8118th, Secret Science TV. So they've got lots of channels. 7th, a real. Okay. So, really, are they hoaxes? I guess they are, because they don't put disclaimers on at the front, right? So there, they probably should be on my list that I'm going to create. UFO False TV. I don't think I've ever heard that one, but let's have a search if we can find it. Well, as you know, it's a bit hard to find stuff on Google now. And sure enough, it's the first one that comes up. Wherever it's them, let's have a look. So Google's quite happy to promote fraud, so I bet if I put my channel in, it doesn't come up. Okay, it's that look very similar to the footage that oh, here it goes. I was just gonna say it looks very similar to the footage that Third Phase on the Moon put up. And there it is, there's those two ships. And it's on several channels. Wittenberg, Germany. Oh, yeah, it's got the breathing. Sounds like exactly the same video. I'll just skim it. And it shoots off near the end. Yep, there you go. That's the one. Now, I wonder if you could do a reverse image search and actually find that one. Could they have checked it up quite easily before they rammed it up saying we're the first and Fox News hasn't got it? Suckers. Yeah, let's see if we can do a find search on it. Oh, what happened there? Pushed the wrong button, man. Okay. Where did the window disappear to? Oh, there it is. Makes that temporary, does it? And then renames it. Okay, so let's see if we can do a search on it. Google. Images. New Zealand. What's all that shit at the bottom there? Don't know, something's not right there, is it? Anyway, just click on that. Drag it on. Just see if we can find. Probably go back to all their channels, probably. As if that image is one of the key ones. What's the green things? But it hasn't come up with any, is it? So that can't be one of their common thumbnails, can it? That's a bit of a shame. Does it look like any of those ones? Nope. But that looks like UFO channels. Blobs in space. And Spud Cam. We've not had much luck with the reverse image search lately, have we? How about tonight? Oops, we're sorry. It's too simple. Ah, dear. That means it's got too many results then. That's a bit of a shame. So it does make it a bit hard chicken because there's probably other ways to see if videos exist though. Maybe you could take a frame from here. Not the best, is it? Shame you can't search videos. If they have the same sort of research. So when did they start exactly? What is this? Have a look. Belts. 2013. 7.5 million views, doing better than me. Google must be loving them. And then he got 5.81 subscribers, eh? How'd they manage to get to almost 8 million views? Yeah, something's not right with Google. What are they thinking? That's crazy. I don't think we can search on any of those. Unfortunate. Yeah, but probably in another 10 years I'll still know that video though, so why didn't they know about it? You know? Those three section 51 version 2, doesn't it? Hasn't got many on here, look. And yet it's got almost 8 million views. That's just crazy. So what did they get for that one? Only 249,000, but still. So which one gets the most? Look, 6 million on this one. Let's find out what's special about that one while we're here. Is that the one with the fake thing that goes across the lake? Is it? I think I remember doing this one. What the hell's that? 2 birds and a shadow, I think. No, it's going to be a mermaid, is it? Why is it so spud catty? What the hell? Let's see. What is it? Now, I don't think it's anything natural, so it has to be CGI, doesn't it? Okay. Looks like it could have been a anchor, and then they CGI'd over it to make it into something else. Okay, where did they zoom into it? I thought it was going to be a UFO one. So it's meant to be way over in that distance there. That's the camera. Do they zoom in? No, so see how it suddenly jumped? No, people don't do that. You see them zoom in on their camera. So that's straight away suspicious. So let's have a look. See, it kind of looks too sharp for that being out of focus. That should be like a blur, shouldn't it? Just like the rock. Looks like you can see it looks like it's been added. If you look at the rest of the stuff. Yeah, if it zoomed in, that would be really clever CGI. But basic, there you go, boom, straight there. So they're hoaxes. And they're still collecting views. Okay, so let's see, what's the other search we're going to do? Donuts. I just picked one at random there, didn't I? So, crazy breaking news. Okay, let's have a look if that one's there. And it's straight at the top here. Yeah, that can't be right. I bet if I put my channel in, it don't come up. The out there channel. Let's get it right. Ah, they may have turned off their crippling, because that's back to the old days where you could actually find sites based on their name. Now let's try it with spaces. Nope. Channel 5 is not me. Out there, 2003, nope. Out there, 2013, another series. Out there, 2001. And yet, mine's got all the keywords in it. Should really be at the top there, because none of these have got all those words in it, have they? As far as I can tell. Can't see channel on that one. Channel. No. Not there, probably it'll show up at some stage, probably. Nope. Oh, out there, no. Out there's channel. No. Yeah, wait. Probably on page 10, probably. Yeah, we saw it brings up channel names if you type in the full name now, which is, it didn't used to do that. So this has only got 1.26k subscribers and only a couple of videos on there. Yeah, so how many views did that one get? 9 million? No way. They must have deleted some. Surely. 9 million. Yeah, must be looking at the wrong place here. Oh, that's better. Still. Right, UFO videos. Okay, so where's the biggest ones? $6.7 million, this one here. Let's have a look at the CGI. Yep, speeding up. Yeah, that would maybe discount a balloon, but still. And it's got no motion blur there, right? So you can tell that it's CGI. So I could make that. It's so easy to make that video. You can see how blurry it is. Just to make it look like it's been filmed. Wow, fancy getting that many views on it. That's just ridiculous. There's no justice in this world. So, yeah. If they put 3 ads on it, that'd be like 7 million times 3, 21 million, divided by half, would be 10 million. And that would be $10,000 on that one video, 10,000 US dollars. And back then, it pays a lot more too, to what they do nowadays. Anyway, yeah, we sort of lost our way there, but it's good to look at all this stuff. So, obviously Scott remembers seeing it. And there's a screen grab of third phase before they took it down. And he found it on UFO Files TV. Yep. Okay, we did it too. Okay, it's good that we verified. So, that one can be put to bed. Told ya. CGI. Okay, and this one I'll post as well. So it's documented with the names. Okay, come to that in a minute. Now listen to the garbage that this guy put out. Has he got chapters on it yet? Going to have. Yeah. Let's have a look down the side. Roll call. Bad news, it's CGI. Duh! Not bad news. Paul got it within about 10 minutes. I knew they're going to get caught out on that one big time.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody's got to deliver the message, and that message is going to be by me, so don't kill the messenger. Yesterday's video wasn't real. Well, it was real, but it was old. So we get information from people. I'm going to explain why this happened. Now, the video is from 2013. Matter of fact, I don't know. I had the thing here. Where did it go? Where it actually came from? Gosh darn it. You know. Hold on, let me take a look.
That's what happens if you smoke too much weed, guys. I don't know. So he asked Mick West about it, which was kind of hilarious, really. And Mick West analysed it. Instead of just asking Scott Brando, he would have told him straight away, yeah, it's old fake.
So last night after the show, I'm talking with Third Phase, and we were talking about Mick West, and they're like, why don't you send him a message, see if he could debunk it, see what he comes up with. And I'm like, that's a good idea. So I sent it to Mick West, and within an hour, he got back. And he said something, let me pull it up, to the effect of, well, there's some diagonal stuff going on with it. Hold on, let me pull it up. I don't know what he called it, but the snow or the background noise from the supposed...
It was artificial noise added. That's what he means, the snow. Well, they used to call it snow on analog TV, didn't they? That's where the terminology comes from.
Is it infrared? To him, something was wrong with it. It looked like it was off, you know, like the diagonal snow or something. Here it comes. Let me see what he said.
The shooting off is what nailed it for me anyway. I didn't bother looking at the detail of the snow. Anyway, it goes on about about that source. And then he goes on about UFO interest being the worst because he called out third phase.
But UFO interest does something I don't and never have done, at least never done on purpose, was lie
Lied about me.
About this video. Because UFO interest did something very bad. And this is where he falls into the department of hoaxer, debunker, right? Remember, we've talked about this before here. They're worse than a
and what department does GUFON fall in? Fraud promoter and hoaxer, because he tried to hoax that orb with his laser pen.
A debunker. Idiot I am. They're worse than a hoaxer in ufology. Somebody who fakes UFO videos. What's worse than that is
someone that outs a fraud and a hoaxer, but doesn't get all the facts right, is worse than a hoaxer. What kind of logic is that? You know, it's just absolutely nuts, this guy. Look at that. Does that look like a face that only a mum would love? Looks like a deer caught in headlights there to me. His glazy eyes he's been smoking. Anyway, just carry on.
Somebody who debunks UFO videos but has to lie or make up stuff to either decredit the person or persons who uploaded the fake or to make their story come true. Their debunk work for them. Okay, so what Third Phase of Moon promised is that they will not post anything CGI on Third Phase of Moon. And if they did, it would be by accident, which it was, and they would remove it as soon as they found out, which they did. And they'll.
So, have they removed the car part one yet? No, let's see. As soon as they find out it's CGI. So, in other words, it depends how they get caught out, how much they get caught out on it. Yeah, so where would all their CGI stuff be? Well, they put it on every video, don't they? Let's see. What garbage they put out recently? Oh no, there's another fraud. Dr. Greer interview. Who gives a shit about that guy? So let's see if we can spot the CGI they're still using. Is it on this one? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's where they try and do apology about lying about detecting it, right? We'll have a look at that. Great work, Blake. Appreciate your no BS attitude. Good job taking out the yesterday's videos. They didn't though. They only got caught out and decided they better take it down. And plus, it was they had no permission to use it, right? It was someone else sent it to them to hoax it to them. They got it caught out big time. Have they got it on this one or not? Let's see. They often use it. Look at that one. The old car pulley. So there's the CGI. CGI or maybe a model. And where's the other? I think they've still got it here somewhere. They're promoting the music video. That was hilarious. Maybe they have it at the end. No, I think they just replaced it with the music video for now. Battlestar Galactica. I'd be back 20 car part 1, 2015 maybe. That'd be going back through a lot of videos. Car pulley. But yeah, you can find CGI throughout their channel. You think about land straight on it. Let's see, what if I've got a thumbnail for it. Scroll, scroll, scroll. 9 months ago. Wow. Still going. God, that looks like CGI, doesn't it? Right there on that thumbnail. Let's have a look at that one. CGI, come on. Here it comes. What is it? A bird. Planes. Bird looks like. No. It's not a bird. Looks like something stupid. Like a hot air helium character balloon of some sort. So where's TR3B they had? Is that one? Let's have a look. Yeah, looks like another balloon. Don't think I've seen this one. How come we see it on the thumbnail but never see it on the video? That's kind of weird. We must be able to find one by the thumbnail. Let's have a look. That one looks like it's going to be CGI. There's that CGI one. Los Angeles. Set the TR3B, is it? Couple of lights in the sky. What the hell's that? Oh yeah, that was that one that was distant illumination flares, wasn't it? Okay. Disappointing. Thought I was going to find some CGI. See, there's that CGI one again. Yet, where is it in the video? They use it quite a lot, don't they? He's just talking on it. Yeah, there it is there, and there's nothing, that thumbnail has nothing to do with it. And it's there again. And there. That one was a cloud, wasn't it, if I remember right? Not CGI, but still. There's that model again. It won't be in the video. And the old Bigfoots. There's that model again. That won't be in it. Here we go. What's this coming up? Yeah, that kind of looks like CGI. What are we looking at here?
You're coming in super soft. You're going to have to speak up.
So they put a lot of CGI on these phone video call-in shows. CGI. Yeah. Carpet. I think it was in Hawaii. Carpet one. Let's see if we can find it. Summit Valley, probably. I don't think they're taking it down because they're using it in promos. Here we go. Night matches. No, that looks like CGI, doesn't it? 4 years ago. There's some CGI. Possibly a model, that one. Looks like it's on a bit of string. So where's the car part one? Is that it? Best. Here we go. Is that the one? Let's see. That looks like it's going to have lots of CG on it. Give me spot CGI. CGI coming up. Here we go. Oh yes, here we go. This looks like highly suspect UFO. Getting blurry. Oh, right, suddenly the UFO stops for him. Yeah, look at that. All the tracking's wrong on it, right? So it's all up and down. How come it's in focus so better than the rest of the picture here? Oh, what happened there? Damn it, I go and click the button again. I was just trying to... So I reckon they ain't got no CGI, eh? If that's not CGI, I don't know what isn't. Is it the car part though? I'm not too sure, it's a bit too small. Let me just go through that again. So why would the UFO simply just stop? Makes no sense. Then carry on. Now, see how out of focus that's gone? And if we go back, the background looks like it's the same out of focusness. I'll just go back a bit. Where's it gone? So where did it disappear? You see what I mean? It's a bit suspect. Simply fades, right? Fades away. Why did it decide to cloak then? So, when was that? Almost 1 million views on that one. The footage is hard to tell if it's fake or not. But then you shouldn't be putting it up then. Oh, we didn't even play the music, did we? Has it got terrible music, is it? Let's have a look.
Oh no! Like that. Look, there it is.
Yeah, why would you put music like that on there? I'm pretty good with After Effects. 9 years ago. Really great acting, like we can't tell those are birds. The most funny thing is reading comments, I think. Let's see you grow. You put up garbage like that and leave it up. Still haven't found the car part one though. Oh, duh, what's that? That's gotta be CGI, come on. That's not the car part one again, but... yeah, what are we looking at? Is it a balloon? Kind of looks like it could be a toy of some kind. What are we looking at here? I don't know, the tracking seemed to be a bit off with the clouds, didn't it? Didn't it drop just a wee bit too fast there for the background? Should have been moving the whole lot with the camera. What the hell could it be if they faked it? It's not a car part, but it's something. What's that underneath? Kind of looks like it could be a toy. A rocket. Buck Rogers. What is the other one? Flash Gordon. So apparently that quality is from this little dot video down here. They managed to zoom in that good. I don't believe it. You wouldn't get that kind of quality that far away. Zoomed in to enhance. Okay, let's see. Can we zoom in? See if we try and zoom in. You just get a blob. Calling bull crap on this one. But what is it? Kind of looks like it's got a gap here and a gap there. Don't think it's a car part this time. Okay, seems to be getting out of focus. But we're meant to believe that someone's got that so in focus and this thing's not moving close to or further away that it stays in focus. Almost. It's not quite in focus, but it seems to be constant throughout that whole video. Highly suspect. I don't think autofocus would work that good on a small object. Yeah, I don't know what that one is. Thought I'd better recognise it. Hey, we got someone joining us. Here we got me, love. You're up late, bro. UFO stopped takes a selfie. Well, for once, at least he suggested it's not real. Yeah, but he's saying they don't have CG up. If they find CGI up, they take it down, which is just nonsense, right? The balloon summoners. Yep. I was just trying to find the car part one. Because they still use it. Use it for the promos. Okay, well this one looks like it's CGI. Come on. Let's have a look at this one. So how old is that one? Not that long ago, 4 years. What do we got here? Is that balloons? Or... Okay, seems to go. Don't know, it's a bit hard to tell if it's CGI. focus. What have we got here? So there's like people in the background, so it's probably a balloon summoner. Yeah, I think that one might be a balloon. Does it carry on from where we left off? No, it never does. It's useless. Oh well, cow part one. What have we got for this one? CGI. Looks like a plane that's been edited, doesn't it? Looks like the tail fin's been cut off. Yeah, it looks like something's been chopped off the end there, doesn't it? DARPA stealth craft. Why would it be stealth? It doesn't even look like stealth, does it? Black Knight. We keep looking anyway. Oh god, this is definitely CGI. Let's have a look at that one. Still not car parts though. There we go. What are we looking at? Dear oh dear. What is it? Well, that's meant to be a UFO. What's that meant to be here?
Maybe a dream or something. Well,
Wow.
it was
Hey,
not the main part of the story here. Okay.
Okay, what am I meant to be looking at? That's got to be CGI, isn't it? There we go. There we go. Oh, come on! Silhouette. Let's see. Comes in. Fake wobble. Where have I seen that before, though? Come on, that looks like a cookie cutter. Doesn't it? Looks like it's been cut out, right? It looks so fake. Artificial blurring. Yeah. But what's this thing here? Doesn't look right for a jet or a helicopter. Could be a helicopter. And this thing here looks like something from a sci-fi movie. It's probably some CGI model, right? The thing is, it's all the same blackness, so that sort of gives it away, doesn't it? See, it's all the same. It looks like it's been cut out. So it's definitely fake, right? You'd see like some sunshine on parts of it. Yeah, but what's that thing there though? Looks very familiar. I do watch a lot of the sci-fi. It looks like it's from like Last Starfighter or something like that, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Model. Maybe it has some crazy ships in it. Looks like the underbelly of a F-18. What, this crazy ship design? Let's have a look. Maybe it's not Last Starfighter, but too chunky. Good movie that though. Yeah, it's a good model there. Yeah, there's a lot of sci-fis out there though. Let's have a look. What did it say? Starship. Oh. What would you explain? Probably wasting time here, but what did you say it was? Yeah, I'm not too sure how to explain it. Model fighter, maybe. I suppose we're going to get usual ones from Star Wars. What's that one there? Oh, too much zoom. See, that one looks like it folds up. Could it be that one there? Does it unfold? Some really good close matches here. That one looks really good. Probably have to put CGI in, maybe. CGI. Fighter CGI. Probably something you can buy. So there's CGI. Yeah, it didn't give us too many results here though. Another thing, but you can see, you just have to get a CGI model and change the skin back, because see, it doesn't look right. Decent luminance. And that shouldn't be a channel. According to GUFON, they don't let any CGI up.
At lunchtime, and he didn't remember.
The chat show. Just skim quickly through the rest of them. I think they got lots of CGI up. What we got here? Too much zoom. Okay, I won't bother with that one. Okay, looks like that's going to be CGI, but oh, here we go. Is that the car part one, or is that Mr. Ed one? Let us see. I suppose we've got to look at that one now. Alright, we can do it in the pop-up without losing our place. I think that's the upside down car pulley. Let's have a look.
Third phase moon, we're live taking your calls from around the world. It is.
For the I remember that the rest of my life. But
well, that's definitely CGI there.
And then after.
But I don't want radio, sir. I want them to
Be
say there's
fair,
a video they
because-
received. Close play. Yep. I think that's the car part. Here we go. Let me just see if I can zoom in it. Just seeing if it's upside down. It's been heavily modified if it is. Let's see. Doesn't look right for a UFO, does it? See, that looks like an upside down car pulley that have added a strip of LED lights inside there. And in the top. But that's not the one I was looking for. Oh, there we go. There's that one again. Alright, we just looked at that one before. Oh, look at this thing. Is that Mr. Ed again? Whistleblower. Ah, there's that girl. Sheila Alien. I thought they took down her interview when she outs them. Let's just have a look at that one. They're trying to make a mockery of her.
Alright, Sheila, do you have any friends in the Los Angeles area that you could send down for, you know, Robert Bingham's summoning if they could bear witness themselves?
I do. So my friends in LA and the surrounding area, go and check this out. What day is it?
It's going to be May 19th across from the Park Plaza Hotel in the LA area.
All right, and this guy's supposed to be summoning UFOs live on the spot, and if you guys could bring your cameras and film it too, and see what the hell shows up.
Exactly. It'll be happening at 10 in the morning, Sheila, and to all our friends, definitely be there. Robert Bingham has done this for Third Phase of Moon twice, and we have the biggest and utmost expectation for him to summon UFOs that day. It's incredible, but it is true.
Well, I'll believe it when I see it.
Exactly. Thanks again,
We
Sheila.
got someone that releases the balloons just in the right time. Alright. So that wasn't the video they took down. That was Blake vs. Sheila, apparently. What are you saying? To me, it looks like they took the main core center line off an old generation US fighter, then stuck some other things to it. Could well be. It's not like they film their house and show their bedrooms with models and stuff, is it? But I think they're just CGI. Here we go. What's that one? Breaking. No, won't be that one. Come on, that looks really suspect. Cigar-shaped UFO. Is that the Batmobile one? Is it? Let's have a quick look at that one. What year was that one? Going back a few years, so it's going to be CGI for sure. And they still got it up. Come on.
Up. But I wanted to welcome right now Alex joining us right here at Third Phase of Moon all the way from Napa. First, so do you live in the area? Why were you there?
What is it?
I was visiting Napa, do a little wine drinking.
What is that damn thing? Looks a bit strange, doesn't it?
Just being a tourist, checking out the beautiful area, Northern California. And all of a sudden that earthquake came about 3 or so in the morning, just freaked us out. So the next morning we decided to walk up and go hiking and just look at the area, see what the damage was. We went hiking up a hill, we saw something.
So why would it go out of focus like that? Doesn't make any
up in the
sense.
sky. We thought it was like a balloon. There's
It keeps changing colour here.
a lot of balloons up Napa area.
See that? Why would it do that?
But it was weird and just started moving at a weird angle up into.
So it looks like it's in focus here. That kind of looks like Space 1999 type thing, is it? There's the front of the ship there.
To the clouds, it changes orientation.
I think Brett's got a lot of models in his bedroom. Not female models, but spaceships and stuff. Kind of looks like that. Yeah, but the end doesn't look right. Hang on, what's this one? Does kind of look like it a bit, doesn't it? Got the 4 legs. There's the 4 legs. Alright, then it's got the rocket boosters. I think it's a Space 99.
As we watched, which a balloon would not have done, and disappeared into the midst of the clouds.
So you were with multiple eyewitnesses on the ground over there in Napa just after earthquake.
Okay, let's have a look at that one. Kind of looks different from the side there, though. Could that be the rocket engines bent down there? And that's the front of the ship here. They could have modified it, but it looks like a Space 99. Painted it black, right? Wouldn't take much. Maybe they've got various designs out there. What's that one? Why is that not coming up? What's that saying? That looks like a Lego one. What's that one there? What's that coming up? I don't want to search. Something strange going on. Is that a black one there? There's one that has the thing come out. CGI, baby. It's probably a CGI model that they've modified, right, and just painted, made the skin go black. Space 99. But again, it's one of their call-in shows. I wrote about the robots. Terminator. Okay, so not had any luck finding the car pulley. When you want to find it, you can't. It's bound to be here somewhere though. But we found plenty of other CGI. What's that one? These sick. Pretty sure that's a car pulley upside down. Let's keep going. Here's another one. Looks like CGI. That kind of looks like a car part. Looks like it's got a regular teeth pattern going around it. Confirm best UFOs Titans. Okay, let's have a look at the best. It's bound to have the car parts, I think. Oh, here's a car part. Just saw it then. What year is that? 5 years ago. Okay, I wonder if it's on the best ones then. So much to pick from. Here we go, car parts. I got two. Yeah, let's see what that one is. Okay. That's a car thermostat, right? From a Jeep, I believe. I got the crappy music.
The download's coming in, so we're trying to get to the raw footage. But right now, this is what we're working with, and we're looking.
Yeah, so it looks like they got a car thermostat on a bit of fishing wire here. Spun it around, filmed it on a green screen, just added over top of some other footage they took.
At the still frame, we're taking a look at the raw video as well, side by side comparison. Did you see that? We're getting a kind of a dimension and size, whatever this craft is. Definitely not a balloon.
So you can see it's a hexagon bolt here.
Balloon, drone, I don't think so. Do you see any prop blades of any sort? I do not. We could rule that out. Let's rule out drone. Let's rule out balloon. Let's rule out, in my opinion, a man-made craft. This is
pure CGI using car parts. And that's what Brent is handy with. So you can see here it's got a hole. And that's a typical thermostat, right? Where the steam pressure is released.
From the lines, below the lines, but now we see proof right here. This is adding authenticity to what we're seeing right here. Proof.
It's too good to be true.
We gotta get it out right now.
Aliens are so clever they can design the UFOs to look like car thermostats. So that was one of them. Try that one. Might be the same thing. Yep, same thing.
Again, submitted, and what I liked about it is the open eyes.
It's almost like, you know, you go back 10 years and they talk exactly the same way. What I like about it.
Yeah, since this certain hangar, very.
On you guys, look at this plane park. Please.
What do we got?
Unbelievable. Look what I'm showing you guys. For real. Look at this plane. Seriously.
Yeah, so we know that you can just do that when you do digital zoom and you move the camera and you could actually make your object appear be stationary in the sky. Like
look at what I'm showing you. Anti-gravity in the daytime, guys. Look, this video is not edited. This is just...
Yes. Camera artifacts, that's 2016. No, that wasn't the carpet one. Where's the other one? The pulley. We want the pulley. That's the best one. Look, that's got to be CGI. TV show evidence. Balloons. That looks bullshitty. Anyway, I just got so much crap up. It's incredible to find it. I got dead aliens. Is it? Or is that a mermaid? I don't know. What's that? Wiki. What's going on there? It's not meant to be zooming down the fence. Stupid thing. What the hell's going on? Something crazy going on here. Yeah. So it's to do with this new mouse. And the magnifier. I'll just reload it. That's too big there, I think. Yeah. What should it be? 67, I think. Is that fixed? Oh, yeah. Okay, I was just trying to find the car part. Well, I know they have used it on intros. I was trying to find the original video. Well, actually, it might be on this one. The latest one they put up. Let me just have a look at the intro.
Did you put any honey?
Yeah, I did.
The one that I don't like?
Yeah, and that's really good.
Okay, you put some on.
Is that the one? No. Why can't we find it? They got it on intros normally. Promoting the Amazon. Need someone out there to search for it while I carry on. When you're not looking for it, you find it quite easily. I think it was on the video they took down too. Anyway, we've seen enough CGI level stuff anyway.
They'll be making a comment. I think they're going to make a comment about it in the next video. I'm not sure about where that video went and why. But this is the game that's being played in ufology, and this is why I'm very frustrated. This is only one of the many things that frustrates me, believe me, but the getting information and getting it out quick, in my opinion, is very risky in this business. I'm going to say business because whatever. But in this field, when you put something out just because you want to be the first, and that's what Third Phase does, not because they want to be the first. It's because they are a breaking news source for ufology. So for them getting it out as quickly as possible is important.
It's to get the clicks and views.
But
before someone else puts out copies of it. Who's he trying to kid? Well, obviously all those ones that people that watch it, 1,000 views. So many dates.
Sometimes, and it's very rare, that it happens. The last time it happened to third phase of moon was 9 months ago or 8 months ago on a Monday Night Football game, second or third game of the year last year, with the blimp, and people were getting out on the side of the road and on the Jersey Turnpike, and they were all
you could see it was a Goodyear blimp. So they were just bullshitting. So let's have a listen to. So he's sort of like the Michael Horn of third phase, right? It's just terrible. They did put out something bullshitting that they took it down. But if they're a credible channel, right, you'd stick it out there first to... you'd receive the footage and you'd put it out secretly or privately to debunkers or whatever and say, what do you think of this? And get their point of view and make a video with their point of view, maybe, or email replies or something like that. Then that makes you more credible, doesn't it? You don't just wang it up, say you're the first and brag about it, and Rebus apologise for what was on that one. Alright. Ooh, getting tired. Again, I haven't covered as much as I wanted to. We'll see what we get through.
There's something strange that's captured. We're going to be getting to that in just a bit, but you may have wondered what happened to the last video that we put up last night. We said we're going to have a panel member discussion. Well, what happened within 10 hours of our post, we found out the actual post of this TR3B phenomenon was put up on YouTube approximately 7 years ago. But after a closer look into the channel that posted it, we found out that this channel was an obvious CGI channel. Once we found out that this was the case, we immediately removed the video. We don't want any CGI stuff on Third Phase of Moon. What happened is we had a source that sent us this information, this video. His past record was pretty good. He gave us a lot of documents in regards to FOIA requests and declassified paperwork. But what's interesting, he sent us this video, and it's unfortunate when people send us things that if they know it's coming from a source that's not reputable, like a CGI channel that they put out 7 years ago, this video, we don't want to get those videos. Unfortunately, this stuff kind of happens. We receive information, we do our best to decipher through it and bring you the top quality as we do. But that's what Third Phase of Moon does. We share the information as fast as possible, and we always say that we're not experts, and by the time we put up our video, we'll probably get the answer within 24 hours because of people like you throughout our fan base, the huge amount of subscribers. When we put a video out, we get the answer pretty quickly, and we do updates in regards to some of these anomalies, these UFOs that are being captured all the time. And in a lot of cases, these cases remained unsolved, and that's what's amazing. So that's why we immediately bounced the video off the archive. We don't want any of this CGI stuff. Guys, if you're submitting us footage, please make sure that it's something that you shot that's in the sky. No manipulation. We don't want any of that stuff. We only want real sightings. And again, we looked at the video pretty closely. It looked very, very good. But after research, we found out that it came from a channel that had a reputation for CGI. That was around, I think, 8 years ago. Their channel stopped. Obviously, people woke up to that channel and they stopped putting out stuff, which is good. That's why we don't want this. We only want the sightings that's coming from the public. What's the problem, too, is that CNN, Fox News, and other news outlets, they continue to keep up some of these videos that came from this channel, knowingly that it was a CGI channel. This channel's actually selling his work, and that's one of the other reasons why we took it down, because who knows what this guy's motive is. But we know the motive of CNN and Fox, that they know full well where this source is coming from, and they continue to share it. It's actually hilarious. But that's not what we do right here at Third Phase Moon. We took it down within a minute of knowing that we.
Yeah, so that was a lie, right? Because I got a snapshot. Shows it being unlisted. In fact, Scott Brando's got a snapshot of it being unlisted, and then they set it to private. So that's a lie straight away. Okay, so what's it say there? Unlisted. Behind the Veil, Order 4 album. Not only that, they changed the thumb and also the title of it and unlisted it while it still got clicks. Because people would have posted that around all those different websites, right? And they didn't really want to take it down. But because Scott and I said, here's the original cover. And now it went to private. And then it disappeared. It said delete by user. So the lion. In fact, has he got anything else up here? There's the archive step of it. Because he knew they were going to take it down. But anyway, enough of their bull crap. Lion. And moving on to the next bit. Okay, so some guy keeps sending me stuff on Twitter. Okay. And he keeps telling me that it's a real UFO, right? Does that even look remotely like a real UFO to you guys out there? So anyway, I said to me, it looks like a bunch of wedding balloons with some heart-shaped balloons added in the mix. So what I did is I recreated it for the guy using real balloons and placed them roughly in the same location, and not 100%. That one's sticking out a wee bit too much. Should be in further. That one should be slightly over a bit. Okay, but the other ones are not too bad. And of course, when you blur that, it looks really similar to his one, right? Although we can't change the lighting to be the same as in the picture. Or at least I haven't figured out how to do that. There might be a way in doing it with some plugins on the editor. But you can see there, it looks very similar, you know, same shape. You blur it out. That could be a heart shape with another one behind it. But still, it kind of looks very similar. Anyway, I thought I'd just share that one. And that's how I sort of do things, right? I try and show to people what I see in my head. The best I can with the editors and overlays, right? I'm not too sure what he's saying there. Or you have to actively deny just like this, and I understand. Rabbit hole versus reality. So these people, these sky watchers or whatever they think they are, just don't give in. So, I saw we got some pop-ups here. That's what I used. I certainly just did I just used a blur. But I'm talking about lighting, to try and get the light reflecting off that side of the balloon. I sort of tried to pick one that did have some, but I didn't want to spend all day on it. I'm sure could have done better, but yeah. Balloons are very common in the sky, especially in America. I don't know, they just don't seem to care about the environment over there. In New Zealand, you hardly ever see balloons. I don't think I've ever seen any balloons in the sky here. Because it end up in the forests and waterways. And it's kind of disgusting, really. So this is another one he put out, which I thought I'd share, because I knew I'd seen it before. Video of craft from International Space Station, not recorded by me. So when I saw this, I thought, I remember seeing that.
And then these come into sight. Don't know what they are, and then it zooms in really close on one. Or no, my picture was, oh yeah, there it is.
Now, I'm not too sure if that was a CGI, NASA redo, or actually it's filmed from International Space Station, because it kind of looks a wee bit CGI, but it's a bit hard to tell. But yeah, let's see. So I said here, right, think Mick West did this one. I forgot the name, but it's 2 special satellites for mapping water and clouds. Well, I think water in general, but then I did some searches online to see if I can find it. And I did. I found this one here. Okay, I found the old article, not cubesats this time. And I did actually do cubesats. I thought it may be a cubesats, because this video here also shows up in UFO sites as UFOs or cylinder craft. Let's see if I can make it a bit more blurry, I guess. Where's the video? There. So this is what CubeSats look like, and this is how they launch it from the space station. So I thought maybe it was that originally, but then I realised no, it's got to be something to do with water mapping. So here's the CubeSats being launched. I suppose there's 8 in a container there, 4 each thing. Almost looks like missiles being launched. Now, I'm not too sure what CubeSats are. Let's just have a look. CubeSats. And what they use them for. Miniature satellites have been used exclusively in low Earth orbit for years, and now being used for interplanetary missions. They were commonly used in low orbits. Yeah, okay, you just said that. Pumpkin. How many CubeSats have been launched? 1,350. Wow, it's a lot up in space. Made of obviously metal. Yeah, but what did they do? Nano satellites used for, okay. Modular bus system. Experimental payloads, 3 kgs. No, that doesn't say much. It's cubesats. Purpose. There we go. That'll narrow it down. Oh. Depends through the use low orbit. Yeah, but what for? For applications such as remote sensing or communications. Sounds like spy satellites, doesn't it? Remote sensing. Yeah. I suppose if you've got thousands of them up there, it's a bit hard to take them all out from spying on you. So I thought I'd share that because they're doing stuff like this. Does the rounds? It comes around every couple of years. People start reposting them. I suppose I should have posted a side link to it, but I'll just do this one here. You can get to it from here, I think. I see other people who have blocked me, didn't show up at first, also said the same. These two in this video are called Grace ones, and does it say what they do? Mystery of how water moves around our planet. There you go. I knew it was something to do with water. I wonder why that person blocked me. Well, you never know who's blocked you nowadays. Here's meant to be the full video of it anyway. To me, it looks like CGI there. I don't know. It doesn't look like.
It's been taking pictures of the ionosphere, then it zooms on the North Pole. I don't know if it's auto tracking something, and then these come into sight.
Could you get that good video if I zoom in from the space station? I don't know, it's a wee bit iffy how they made that video. Oh, what's happened? Anyway, I thought just share that one. CubeSats and Grace. But I still don't know if it's CGI or not. It's from NASA anyway, but still, something doesn't look quite right how it's zoomed in. Looked like it was one of the emanations they do to explain things, right? Now you might remember Elon Musk. He also had emanations of the car and how it was fitting on top and all that business. Here's another one he put up. See what you think of it. More rectangle UFOs magnetized together. Okay, so we can see the edge of a telescope here, a reflection or something. Let's just play it. Something strange there. So someone's filming it from, what's that there? From their house with a telescope, maybe. See that there? I think it might be one of those clip-on lenses that you put over the phone. It hadn't lined it up properly. To me, it kind of looked like the International Space Station that had been zoomed in. But now think about it. If it's not moving with this building, if it was moving slowly, I reckon that's just like a LED light. Like this, someone's flying there. Hence why it looks like a cube. But it could quite easily be a mountain here, and a sign on the edge on the mountain, or even a high-rise building there. Does it look like a high-rise building going up? That could be like a sign at the very top. And that's why you got to run it through analysis, right? Well, let's just do that now, actually. So I'm going to be wrong that it's going to be IS flying by, because it looks like it's not moving. So it's got to be something that looks very similar shape. Mind you, I suppose there's a way to do it where it doesn't look like it's moving, as we're seeing with the digital zoom with the plane, right? We're only seeing a few seconds of it here. So they could just wobble it so it sort of doesn't look like it's moving. Actually, we want to take a big slice of it. We want to see if there's anything there. Kind of looks like something dark in the background there, doesn't it? Like a building. It's probably someone's apartment at the top with the window. I was going to do my fraud list, but yeah, time's flying. We could begin it and add to it, I guess. Let's see how we go. So, is there anything going to pop up? What do you reckon? Brightness, first thing to do. Doesn't look like it. There's the building here. Could be something here going up. Kind of looks like over clouds, or maybe a forest or mountain. But that kind of looks like it could be like those LED lights on a high mast light there. Look, it looks like it's going up here to... That's what it is, isn't it? That's a high mast light. Let's see. Can enhance a bit more. All these frauds idiots that keep promoting fraud stuff. It's like a post scan. Why is it not doing it right? There we go. Kind of looks like those square LED lights. Just shows the darkness There's not darkness, right? So you're gonna remember it's like this here, but it's not really all black. It's got rare shades that we don't see with our eyes. There's a high mask, like I just can't seem to enhance the pole. Okay. Why would it be doing colours though? Advertising. Billboard. Looks like it's really doing panels. Yeah, not much we can do with it really. Maybe keep grabbing frames. I don't think it changes much though. You can see how blurry it is. So it doesn't look like there's some sort of mountain post there. Looks like some advertising sign using LEDs. That's my guess. Changed it. So I'd probably have to. See, they don't. This is a problem with these people. They don't use heavens above to rule out space things flying over, or planes. They don't ever show you that. So it's the corner of the house there. Almost looks like there was a mountain behind. That looked like it was on a post. He zoomed in there. Let's grab that one. Itchy nose. Okay, let's see what that brings us. Sometimes when they zoom out, we get some more different shades where it's not so much varied and something sticks out better. So let's just see what happens. Now I might have to leave that list to another day, I think. I don't know. Maybe we can start it. Probably best to start at the start of the episode. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow night. I should be doing other stuff though. What was I meant to be doing? Color curves, that's right. Yeah, it's starting to get a bit thirsty now. Okay, looks like it's trees here, doesn't it? Definitely looks like trees. Can we see a post going up here? Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 panels of some kind. So they've got so many color changes in that one. Yeah, I was hoping we can see the post. Yeah, CPU's playing up. Just seeing something going into the bottom there. Oh, it kind of looks like something going up there. But unfortunately, it's on the same block as the pixels of the camera. Almost looks like a cell tower. I don't think they'd be lit up with different colours though. Would they? Yeah. High mass light does seem the most obvious. But it could be a LED kite still. I thought we may be able to see the post, but it looks like there's something there, but it's a bit hard to tell. Don't say. Okay, what do we got left? Okay, so he was saying at the end of the last one, which I forgot to scroll down. I know here it is. Yeah, but I have pics of this craft from the early 1990s with the Nazi symbol. And I thought I've seen that before, what he's talking about, but it's actually a bit older than 1900s. I think you mean this one, the Swastika logo on the cigar. It's totally debunked by me and a few other researchers. My vid analysis nailed it. So, I'm not sure if you've seen this one before, but I'll just play it again. The Mount Rushmore UFO. That's with Google lets us play it. Not sure why it's not playing. Error. Only my site though. Okay. They don't want me to play this one. That's kind of weird. Let's see, what else can we do? I'll post a link to it anyway, and you can watch it. What's it called? Washington. It's meant to be the first recorded UFO. 1890, I think it is. Someone claimed it had a swastika on the middle, which they did some over editing of it, where they sort of run it through filter after filter after filter, and of course it adds artifacts when you do that. And of course they get the result thereafter. Or I think they even maybe tweet in some editor. It's going to play now, I suppose. Nope. Alright, no. I was thinking about it. Okay. It doesn't like playing on Twitter, but it'll play it here. Okay, I'll just see if I can get a picture of where it's zoomed in. It's on that slide. So you may have seen this one with the UFO. Turns out to be like a model, a fairly big model. That turns out to be a pocket ruler, a foldable one. So you can see it's like a ice sculpture. Doesn't look like a real mountain. And it's just got a playful title. If you have a look at the whole collection, it gets busted very quickly, which is basically what the video talks about. And I zoom in here. So this is actually one of those fold up 3-layer pocket knives, pocket rulers. And here's an article about how they searched the library and found the originals, and it was a collection of a whole heap of miniature photographs. And then I did my usual video analysis on it, where I put stuff side by side. Okay, so it has a left eye and a right eye. And it's 3-dimensional if you get hold of the gadget that makes it. But here's one of these fold-up rulers. I think I'll zoom in more on it. You can see the notch at the end here. It's very similar to this one, although I think this one's a wee bit too skinny. So there's a close-up of it. You can see it's got the notchy bit, and it unfolds like that. Kind of clever. Who would use that though? Well, I suppose tradesmen, where they're trying to sell wood, maybe a certain length. They pop it out their pocket and say, well, there you go, that's 1 meter. You can see here's an ancient one here, even older one, which is very dark wood. Hasn't got the little metal bits on it. And someone did some editing on it. It's the same thing, you can see the same notch here. But I can't see any swastika there on my enhancement. And I even tried to lighten it up here where they claim it is, and I can't see any swastika. But I can see the metal bits on top, like they've got there of the ruler, and the hinge bit. And I think there's a bit of some of the ruler's been chipped there. It's sort of hanging down. The swastika is meant to be there. You can see it's not there on the image. Unless you edit it and muck around with it. But anyway, I guess that's what he was referring to, was that one. What's that? Oh, my mouse battery's getting low. So that's telling me to finish up, I guess. Looks like we're going to have to do the retitle it, this one, and because I didn't think I had much to talk about, but then we end up talking about the bullshit excuse for third phase and the claim that there's no CGI up on their site when there's plenty we could find. Yeah, I want to create a list, and we'll do that next time, and we'll stick it in order from top to the least frauds, and I do one that's also on hoaxes. I'll do that tomorrow, maybe. I'll see how I feel. For now, we'll just wrap up and say good night and kick off the end credits. And good night. 2 hours 14 already. It's amazing how much time you can spend on this. I better do it before my mouse battery runs out. So I'll probably do something similar tomorrow night, rather than afternoon, and we'll just make a table up of all the hoaxes because it needs to be done, and explain why they're frauds or hoaxes. Special episode tomorrow. Yep, good night. There's not enough people on Twitch that are into UFOs, obviously. It's all gaming channel, isn't it? Hopefully BitChute does their live streams soon. So overdue. And I don't want to go back to YouTube. They left a dirty taste in my mouth. And of course you get all that content ID false copyright claims when you use a little clip from BBC or Hollywood. It's crazy stuff. How all those companies want to keep making money off of people and don't honour fair use. They don't just take a portion of the earnings of that video. And what they do is they take it all. But what's worse is they can exclude it from countries. You could say, oh, I don't care about the money on it. But then they can block it in certain countries, which they've done on me several times. So I don't like them having copyright control. Anyway, better go.